Fight fans, welcome back. The WBC lightweight champion of the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney, has been really frustrated, to say the least. And quite frankly, I'm frustrated for him. Devin, as the champion, has called out anyone who's anyone in the lightweight division, and he's got no answer. Devin went from calling out his longtime rival Ryan Garcia, who was once his mandatory, to now calling out Jojo Diaz, who is his current mandatory, to then calling out Rolly Romero, who is also a longtime rival of Devin Haney. And this has gotten so bad that Devin Haney elected to take to his Twitter to call out Oscar De La Hoya. As the champion, it should be no reason why Devin Haney is chasing his mandatories. His mandatories should be chasing him. So I guess since Devin Haney isn't the hunted, he should be the hunter. The only person that I see having the courage to challenge Devin Haney is the now unified lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez. And the fight between Haney and Teofimo Lopez can only happen after Teofimo Lopez finally gets this fight over with George Kambosos Jr., who is currently his mandatory. And this being a fight that no one really wants to see, it's been stretched out for too long and it's been rescheduled numerous times, and it's now been rescheduled for October 16th after previously being scheduled for October 4th. Now back on the topic of Devin Haney. Devin Haney's promoter, Matchroom Boxing's Eddie Hearn, issued a statement about the current events of Devin Haney's situation. Jojo Diaz put on an Instagram story the other day going, "Oh, Eddie Hearn, he talks ish. What am I talking ish for? You're the mandatory for Devin Haney." And he turns around and he says, "Why didn't the champion ask to order it?" To which Eddie Hearn states, "Well, I've never known a champion to ask the governing body to order the mandatory challenger. The mandatory challenger, all you should want is to fight the champion. You've won the final eliminator. So Jojo Diaz Ryan Garcia is not fighting you this year. So what are you going to do? Are you going to take a warm-up fight or something? Fight Devin Haney." He won't fight Devin Haney because he knows he'll get beat. That's why. It's ridiculous. What's the point in having a final eliminator if you're not going to order that against the champion? Then those two guys being Jojo Diaz and Ryan Garcia, duck Devin Haney, and then you make them fight each other? It's a duck off. Now, Devin Haney and Eddie Hearn knows best, as well as many people who have common sense, that this is clearly a duck by two individuals in Jojo Diaz and Ryan Garcia. And anyone can act like Devin Haney isn't a real world champion, but if that title was vacated, who would be first in line to jump on the opportunity to get that title? Ryan Garcia and Jojo Diaz. Devin Haney is clearly the odd man out at 135 and is clearly the boogeyman as far as I'm concerned. And in terms of Devin Haney's next opponent, it's not looking good because there are absolutely no great options out there for Devin Haney. I mean, Devin entertained a potential showdown with Rolly Romero for a while, but I guess Rolly has other plans, looking to take on Gervonta Tank Davis in his next fight. Now, the one option that is looking likely is Maxi Hughes, the newly crowned IBO lightweight champion. And Maxi Hughes wants that Devin Haney smoke, and he issued this statement: "I've already spoken about Devin Haney simply because his opponent seems to be evading him. I might not be the name that he wants, but I'm game and I'm willing to fight. If that doesn't come off, then I'm only looking forward in the rankings. I'll take whatever comes my way." Maxi Hughes at 135 seems to be the only guy raising his hand at Devin Haney. And this fight can easily be made with Devin Haney. Just like Jojo Diaz versus Devin Haney could be made easily. Or Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney could be made easily. Maxi Hughes is promoted by Matchroom Boxing and fights on DAZN, which DAZN is a product of Golden Boy and Matchroom Boxing. And Devin Haney is currently promoted by Matchroom Boxing and fights under DAZN too. So like I said before, this is an easy fight to make. But no disrespect to Maxi Hughes, it is a shame that Devin Haney is being reduced to fight a guy like Maxi Hughes instead of the top guys at 135. And I give Hughes all the credit in the world for wanting this fight when nobody else at 135 does. This would be a pretty decent scrap, but after this, then what? What will be next for the heavily avoided Devin "The Dream" Haney? In the comment section below, you guys let me know what you think of this current situation with Devin Haney. Make sure you leave a like if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you for watching.
And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? Politics, man. This country wants to keep me down.
If you guys are still here at the conclusion of this video, make sure you check out one of these two videos. Make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell to never miss any of my videos.